Hello, friends. It's Hillary Deaver from Creator Space. It's story time. I have picked one of my favorite genres. We did fiction, a few fiction when we started. We did nonfiction the other day, and now I have a book of poetry. Okay, this book is called Dirt on My Shirt by Jeff Foxworthy. He's famous in other ways, but now he's an author. So notice I have some of my favorites picked out. Just like nonfiction, you don't have to read a book of poetry in order. So I just went through, read some of them, found some illustrations that I liked, and I thought I'm just going to share some of my favorites. Okay, you'll notice most of Jeff Foxworthy's poems rhyme. They have a rhyming pattern. Dirt on My Shirt is the title of his book. And so the first poem in his book is called Dirt on My Shirt. So we're going to read that one, of course, for its namesake, for the title. It says, Dirt on my shirt. There is dirt on my shirt and leaves in my hair. There's mud on my boots, but I don't really care. Playing outside is so much fun, to breathe the air clean and feel the warm sun. To stomp in a puddle or climb a big tree makes me quite happy. Just look and you'll see. He looks pretty happy, doesn't he? So this poem, I'm sure that you know, but let's talk about some of the things in poetry. This poem has a title, of course. It has 3 paragraph-like forms called stanzas. So when we read in fiction books or newspaper articles, there's always paragraphs, but in poetry, they're called stanzas. So this poem has 3 stanzas. Let's see what I marked here next. This one's called Spare Hair. This one goes good about today because today it's raining. And so there's a salamander and a bear. Salamander sitting there. Salamander has no hair. His friend, the bear, has hair to spare, but bear won't share, and that's not fair. Poor guy, look at the salamander. At least he has a little umbrella, huh? So that poem is just one stanza. Sometimes they're short and tell a little story. Poetry typically tells stories. So that story tells us about a friend, but maybe not so friendly bear and a salamander sitting in the rain. Very cool. Let's see. The next one I have marked here is called Roly Poly. Have you seen those little bugs that when you touch or you move, they roll up into a ball? I don't know if roly poly is the official name for them, but that's what we call them here in Texas. Roly poly. She says, I found a roly poly. He rolled into a ball. I rolled him through the kitchen. I rolled him down the hall. I rolled him to the back porch. He did not want to play. I went inside for dinner, and my poly walked away. There he is at the bottom. Isn't that cute? Usually, if you don't mess with them for a while, they'll come unrolled and walk away. He didn't want to play. She kept rolling him, and he's going to stay rolled up, isn't he? The next one I thought I might share is a page of short ones. Family is so fun, right? So I saw this one about all the uncles. And so I'll show you the picture. So the first one is about Uncle Mo. Look at him. Uncle Mo, that's the title, sorry, Uncle Mo. My Uncle Mo has a big mustache. It's bushy as can be. When he stands up straight and tall, he looks just like a tree. There's Uncle Mo. So the next one is about Uncle Keith. Let's see what Uncle Keith is doing. My Uncle Keith has great big teeth. He can eat corn really fast. My Grandma Rose has a really big nose. When she sneezes, it's more like a blast. That's what he's doing in the picture. I couldn't tell. He's eating corn. And then the next one is about Uncle Larry. There he is. My Uncle Larry is really quite hairy. We wiggle each time he passes. Oh, let me start over. I messed up. My Uncle Larry is really quite hairy. We giggle each time that he passes. We try not to stare, but he looks like a bear wearing shorts and goofy sunglasses. Uncle Larry. He's really quite hairy. Could you write little short one stanza poems about your uncles? Let's see. Be thinking about one of your aunts or uncles, and we'll see if we could write something at the end. This last one that I wanted to share reminds me of my Nana. Maybe it'll remind you of your grandmother too. All grandmothers have different names, don't they? Nana, Gigi, Grandmommy, Grammy. My son calls my mom Honey. So this could be about any of your grandmas or whatever their names are. Okay. My grandma puts on lipstick. It's bright red like a rose. Because she can't see too well, it ends up on her nose. Does your grandma wear bright red lipstick? And then they always want to go, I haven't seen you in so long. You're so good. And put red lipstick all over your face. She can't see so well, so it ends up on her nose. How funny. I'm thinking of if you had an Uncle Matt, you could write a poem. So we would want to come up with some words that rhyme with Matt. That one might be too easy. Let's see. What about Uncle Ryan? So we would want to come up with some words that rhyme with Ryan. Or our first sentence would be, my Uncle Ryan, he's so crazy. So then we would come up with words that rhyme with crazy. So lazy, hazy, tazy, wazy, bazy, crazy, mazy, hazy. So I could say, my Uncle Ryan, he's so crazy. He likes to watch baseball because he can be lazy. That's just a two-line poem. Anyway, poetry's fun. Not all poetry rhymes. There's poetry called free verse that doesn't rhyme at all. I'll tell you what, next time you listen to music, like Taylor Swift or I don't know, any music, Billie Eilish, listen to their lyrics. It's almost like a poem, or maybe poems are lyrical, like music. Check it out. There's poetry everywhere. There's rhyming words everywhere. There's little rhythmic stanzas that make us smile and laugh. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the poetry today. I will for sure share poetry again because it's my favorite genre. Well, other than nonfiction, I don't know. We'd have to weigh it out, but it'd be a tie. So try and write a poem or go listen to some lyrics to your favorite song and see, do they rhyme? Is it rhythmic? Does it keep a beat like that? Okay. Enjoy. See you next time. Bye-bye.